Have you guys heard of marshmallow fudge? See the chunks of marshmallows in there? This comes together in just a few minutes. Very easy to make on top of the stove. Put in the refrigerator for a couple hours and you have a delicious treat. You want to see how to make this with this easy recipe for fudge? Keep watching. Here are the ingredients for quick, easy fudge. Now you can use any kind of chocolate. I want them super sweet, so I'm using milk chocolate. If you don't want them as sweet, go semi-sweet. Even dark chocolate or white chocolate will work. You need some marshmallow cream, or some people call it fluff. That's a half a cup. You need a teaspoon of vanilla. You need 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. You need a cup and a half of mini marshmallows. So I've already got those set up. And some Pam to spray the dish so you can get it out. This is not cooked. And it doesn't go in the oven, and it goes in the refrigerator. This cooks on top of the stove for just long enough to get everything melted. Now for the 5 ingredients, I am going to add some nuts. I'm going to add half a cup of nuts. If you can't do nuts, don't do them, but if you like nuts, add them. Okay, so we got all the ingredients. I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's get cooking. Okay, so I've added the condensed milk, and I've added 2 cups of chocolate to this, using sweetened condensed milk, and I'm using milk chocolate. Just trying to get this melted and smooth. You don't want to rush it, you don't want to scorch it. Okay, I'm going to pull this off the heat. Okay, off the heat, you add the fluff, or marshmallow cream, whatever you call it in your neck of the woods. Get this mixed in. Okay, that's pretty well mixed in. So now here's where you want to add your nuts and your cup and a half of baby marshmallows or mini marshmallows. Now we're not cooking these, we're just stirring these to get these mixed in. You don't want them to melt or anything. That's why it's marshmallow fudge. Okay, that looks pretty well mixed. I'm gonna spray my baking dish. Whoops, I sprayed everywhere but in the dish. Just to keep it from sticking. You know, I'm a big stickler on scrubbing pots. So now you just want to spoon this in. I'm using an 8x8 baking dish. You want to smooth this out. The hardest part is waiting for these to set. Now if you're in a hurry, you can go 30 minutes in the freezer, or you can go minimum of 2 to 3 hours in the refrigerator. I'm going to do the refrigerator method, and they'll probably go more like 6 hours because I got something else to do. So just making sure this is packed in pretty good. Just trying to smooth it out a little bit. Okay, in the fridge for a few hours. Okay guys, I'm getting it out of the refrigerator. There it is, it's been after 5 hours. And what you want to do now is lift this out. Okay, I have my cutting board on a dishcloth. That way it won't scoot around when I cut this. So it lifts right out. And I meant to tell you guys, your girl forgot to add vanilla. Whatever you do, do not forget that. It definitely is a flavor enhancer. And if you don't have vanilla, then definitely use some dark coffee like espresso or a strong black coffee without any sugar. coffee and chocolate go good together. Now I'm just going to cut the fudge. This is marshmallow fudge. You guys will love this. Only a couple ingredients. And you don't have to add the nuts, but definitely don't forget the vanilla. And I'm just using a butter knife. See the marshmallows and the nuts inside. Absolutely delicious. And I'll store mine in a plastic Ziploc bag on the counter, or possibly in the refrigerator. So I'm going to get these cut and get everything set up and get ready to tell you guys my joke. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. More importantly, share and comment, because I respond to each and every comment, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because I am not a chef, I'm just someone who is a real foodie who loves to eat, but absolutely, positively does not like to cook. There you have it, all cut up into bite-sized little squares, and you can see the chunks of marshmallow inside the fudge. And I apologize, I think I called these brownies once or twice. This is fudge. It's delicious, your family will love it. So let me tell you my joke. Silly Sal is on the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Presenter, Silly Sally, you've done well so far. You've won $500,000 and you have one lifeline phone call left for a friend. The next question will give you the top prize of $1 million if you get it right. Which of the following birds does not build its own nest? A robin, B, a sparrow, C, a cuckoo, or D, thrush? Silly Sal, I haven't a clue. I'd like to phone a friend to be sure. Presenter, yes, Sal, who do you want to phone? Silly Sal says, my friend Silly Sam. Silly Sam, hello. Silly Sam, hey, which of the following birds does not build its own nest? A robin, B, a sparrow, C, a cuckoo, or D, thrush? Silly Sam says, oh gee, that's simple. It's a cuckoo. Sal, thanks, Sam, and hangs up. Presenter, do you want to stick on the 500,000 or play for $1 million? Sal, I'm going to play for the million. I'm going with C. The presenter said, is that your final answer? Sal said, you have $500,000. And you said cuckoo, and you're right. You've just won $1 million. At the after party, Silly Sal calls around to Silly Sam and brings that down to the local bar for a celebration drink. And as they're sipping champagne, Sal turns to Sam and asks, tell me, how in God's name did you know that it was a cuckoo that doesn't build its own nest? Silly Sam, listen, Sal, everybody knows cuckoos live on a clock. Oh my God. I thought that was pretty decent. Well, if you guys like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share so you won't miss out. My channel is all about quick, fast, easy meals. I left out the vanilla, as I stated. Don't do that. This is just for me and my husband, so it's no big deal. But it definitely gives it extra level of flavor. And I didn't put any salt in there because my nuts were salted, and I'm really watching the salt these days. But if you're not using nuts or unsalted nuts, use a pinch of salt. You know you always put salt in sweet things. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please give this a try. It is so good. And as you see, so easy to make. And you can make it for holidays, or just if you have kids over and you want a quick snack or something to keep in the fridge, just to have something sweet from time to time. Well, love you guys. Thank you. God bless, and hope to see you on the next one.